Hey, good morning, guys. I am out here watering my garden. Yes, I got some stuff planted. I'm not going to show it to you quite yet. I think it would be quite boring right now, but I will show it to you pretty soon. I have to tell you, first of all, I have a big day planned ahead. Landon is here. I went and picked him up yesterday, and we're going to plant his little kid's bed. His ground cherries are ready, or a ground cherry is ready, I should say. So I'm going to let him get that planted, and he's going to show you an update on the pots that he planted when he was here last time. And I did a thing. I took off and I drove to New Mexico and I went and saw my husband. And that was really nice. It was so good to see him. I hadn't seen him in 2 months. So that's the longest I've ever gone without seeing my husband. So it was really cool to get to go visit him. And I took my mother down there and I left her. I did. She needed to get out. She did. She's been cooped up, and my husband actually lives in the house that she owns. So he's been remodeling it and painting and putting down tile. So that's been nice for his quarantine. He can't go anywhere anyway, so he's been working on that. And they have a really big yard. That yard there is really large, and it's a lot of work. Here, see that porch over there? It's kind of hard for her to get up and down those stairs sometimes. I mean, she can do it, but I worry about her. But at the other house, she just has a glass sliding door that she opens and just walks right out into the backyard. And he needs help like crazy watering the lawn and flower beds galore. She has more flower beds and beautiful rows of Sharon trees, and oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell you everything that's at that house. Rose bushes, but they've been quite neglected actually for some years. So my husband and I went through and we trimmed out all the dead branches and whatnot and worked on the lawn and everything, but somebody needs to be there to help get it all started back up, and that's right up her alley. And she's very familiar with what's what and what's where, so she went, and she was going to be there for about a week probably, and I'll go back down and get her. But I thought that was kind of nice for her to get away from here. So I have a week for the first time, I don't know, probably in like 4 or 5 years, that I'm not with my mom. That's kind of strange for me. I missed her last night. I did. I was like, whoa. It was just kind of weird. You get familiar. Move this hose here. You get a routine. And she wasn't a part of my routine last night. So it was kind of weird. Kind of like when your children move out. But anyhow, my husband needed the company. He said it was kind of nice having somebody around to talk to and do things with. So I hope all goes well there and they can get some of those plants reestablished. Anyway, today Landon and I are gonna, like I said, we're gonna plant the kid's bed, which is right here. He did plant his sunflowers, and they came up, but wouldn't you know, a dad-blasted little bird came down and just snapped the tops right off of them. I haven't even showed him that yet. He's going to be disappointed when he sees it. So we're probably going to be replanting his sunflower seeds, which, silly me, finally figured out what he meant. I was in the grocery store the other day. I was going down an aisle, and I happened to look up, and there was Dave's original sunflower seeds, and I saw the word original, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. That's what he meant the whole time when he keeps calling them original, the ones you buy in the store. So anyway, we're gonna replant his seeds out here. Right now, Landon's in sight sleeping. That's one of the things about being a grandma. You get to We get to bend the rules a little bit, so he got to stay up a little past his bedtime last night. And yeah, he's still asleep this morning, so I'll just let him. Give me some time out here to water my garden. I love to just stand and water. I don't know. It's very therapeutic to me. It's like my favorite thing to do. My dad used to always want you to lay the hose down and just let it run, but not me. I want to stand there and water it. Sometimes I lay the hose down, but most of the time I just like to stand and water. Now, the closer I get to harvest time, I will come out here and lay the hose down in the beds, and I will water it that way because I'm busy harvesting. So I did get some of my tomatoes planted. 2, 4, 6. So I got 8 of my tomatoes planted, and I'm going to do a video on how to plant tomatoes. That's coming up this week because I got to get these done. Okay guys, we are back and Lyndon is here. He wants to show you how well his lettuce is doing that he planted last time we were here. Yeah, you want to go ahead and show him? All right, let's take a look, guys. Where's it at?
Here.
What did you plant?
Lettuce. This one, the green lettuce, is the normal lettuce, and I forgot what the heck this one's called.
It's Merlot lettuce.
Merlot lettuce.
Let's take a look at it up close. Ooh, that's pretty. You did a good job. Don't you think? You're a little bit shyer this year than you were last year. No, you're not.
I'm amn't.
No, you amn't. And look at here. What is this, hon? What are these?
Oh, strawberries.
Strawberries.
I said bony for a second.
And then what is this? You planted this as well. Do you remember what this is?
Strawberries.
Oh, these are strawberries. Yeah, is there strawberry on there? There's a little strawberry right there, huh?
Yeah. Where?
Nana bought these for you at the store the other day.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well.
And this is kale. You planted this. And then there's strawberry spinach in here too. Let's head on down to the garden. What are we going to plant down at the garden?
Ground cherries.
Ground cherries.
I thought we already had one.
Going through? Well, hello. Everybody else to say hello. Hello, boys.
Before,
You what?
never seen a bird in our garden.
Well, there was one here. He nipped off the top of your sunflowers that was growing right here. Yes, it stunk.
Not bird.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some growing with a hole right here. This is the ground cherry, and I watched a video the other day, gardening from scratch, and she showed her ground cherries, and they were really big. So they're going to need quite a bit of room. So actually I would start my hole right here, and that'll give us some room all the way around for this little feller to grow. Okay? Go ahead. If you need to stand up, gives you some more leverage. Put your dirt like all the way around it, like right here, because then we'll use it to fill it back up. It's already hot out here, huh? Not for you? Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to turn this upside down and press on the bottom. Look at that. Ooh, look at the roots on that. That's nice, huh? Okay, so you want to set it in the hole? Set it down in there. There you go. And then we just push the dirt all the way around it.
Now it has more room to go.
And when you push the dirt around, we'll get these leaves up out there. You gotta press it down just a little bit around it, okay? You don't want to press too hard, but you want to get a lot of the air out of that. And then we'll just make a little circle around it like this, see? And then that will help the water to stay in here instead of running off. How's that? Yeah. We have a little cucamelon up there. You want to start it right there next to the hole, and you don't have to do one, but about as big as that container would be good. You have to make it deeper than that, honey, because the hole, just like your last one.
Happy birthday, dear cucamelon. We brought life to you. We brought life to you. We brought life to you. Oh my God, dude.
Okay. Go ahead and put him down in that hole. Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, you guys, we had just a little bit of accident there where the cucamelon fell apart as he was trying to plant it, so I had to stop the camera and help him plant it so we didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next, he's going to go ahead and plant his sunflower seeds that the birds ate, and then he's got a little nasturtium here that we're going to plant. Yes, you can eat these. So we're going to go ahead and finish planting up his garden, and we'll be back and let you see what it's like when we're done. All right, so Landon is done planting. Do you know what you planted? Do you remember?
This is a ground cherry.
A ground cherry.
This is the sunflower that died, that got picked up by a bird. This is another one.
And what's over here?
That's a cucamelon.
A cucamelon. And this, do you remember what that's called?
No, but you could eat it.
No, but you can eat it. It's a nasturtium. It's a flower. And then another sunflower.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we have planted in here, and we'll just take care of it, and then they'll grow up real big. So I've lost Landon. That was about as much as a 7-year-old could take. His attention span is still, oh, he could only do so much, and then he's off on something else, plus Tyler's home, and that means there's video games to be played. Well, he could hardly wait to finish up and get back in there and go see his Uncle Tyler. So that's where he's at. But I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast, and it's almost lunchtime, so I thought I would come out here and harvest some of this lettuce and make myself a salad for lunch. When I had my little coffee shop, I used to serve, in the summertime we had salads and sandwiches for lunch. And then in the wintertime I would do soups and sandwiches. But one of the things that I bought was this little salad spinner. Let me turn it around and show it to you. I bought this little salad spinner when I owned it, so that the night before I would get my salads all ready, my lettuce ready for the next day. And I really liked it because it really does do a good job. Then I could just lift this out, set it over here in this, and let you see how much water these little guys spin out. This is gonna make for a nice little salad here. So I am really tempted to go down to the garden and see if I have a radish ready. But I really don't quite think they're quite ready yet, and so I don't want to waste them. However, I do have some in the refrigerator that I bought at the store, so I'm going to go ahead and use those up before I get to the good stuff. But I'm going to make the salad and have lunch, and I think I'm done for this video. I have lots of work to go out there and do. But we'll catch you on the next go around, and y'all take care, and thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.